Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. They were big.
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
DB does an outstanding.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jess. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a crease to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles.
He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little extra time. He'll fire to his right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. He wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to barge their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Follow The blockers, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on your heels.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Things working pretty well for this defense out of the dime package. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Lost, the defense is wide open. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly. He's got it down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. From the gun, give on the inside.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Pass on the way, it's picked off! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning, just throws toward the end zone. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
RD, what a play by the safety, and the free safety specifically. When you're playing cover two and you're sitting back in half the field responsibility, you got to see the formation and you got to understand the quarterback. You're watching the quarterback's eyes and reading him. He takes him right to the football. Free safety jumps the route, makes the INT.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll take another shot here. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chuck. that. Now the defense is really on its heels. Buys a little time. He's looking on the right side. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Cornerbacks, it's not just about speed. Look.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll try the right side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes the catch. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
It's complete on the right side.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on 1st down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on 1st down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Wide out in motion. They'll run play action. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got enough space. Touchdown, South Carolina. They take the lead with the 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Gamecocks pick up the 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Oh, man. The quarterback.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense.
Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how long we do it again. Keep attacking.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. He's at the 40, the 20, past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels!
How oftentimes...
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Going up top. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. He'll come out throwing on first down. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He wants to pass it on second down. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. He wants to go deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Looking for an open area to his left. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
First down for the offense.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, look out, the ball's free. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goal. He's going for it all. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Looking to buy time. The throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
South Carolina.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And they get the sack right out of the gate.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit,
Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team, you want to build on that, you beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your